Alright, Mrs. Heavy Chevy and I are cruising out on a back road this evening. And the reason for it is Auxbeam sent us some a conversion kit to convert the driving lights to LED. So I'm going to turn them on right now. So we have a before and after. They're on now, off, on. And as you can see right now, they only really kind of light up immediately in front of the thing. So I'll put those on maybe tomorrow night, and then we'll take it for another little test drive. Is that okay with you? Can't see it, it's too dark.
Sounds like a plan.
That's what we're fixing to convert to LED. Alright, this is what Auxbeam sent us. They look kind of sporty. Looks like you just plug it into the original socket. There's even got a fan in it, looks like. And here's the instructions. I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. Can't be too hard. Let's get crack-a-lacking. If you think this thing's an off-road vehicle, you should and reconsider. This sits way too low. Let me see if I can squeeze under there enough to get the light bulb out. Alright, that wasn't too bad. You just twist the old bulb out, and then you can see where I've twisted in the new LED light there. It's kind of tricky business to film here. But then the cord just plugs into the original socket. Alright, I put Little Miss inside, and when I tell her to, she's going to turn on the driving lights. Go ahead, girl. Ooh, the one that I replaced is noticeably brighter. Alright, now let me do that side. That's what the bulb that came out looks like. That's just a typical halogen bulb. And this is what we're putting in. This end plugs into the original wire lead that would normally plug into that. And of course, you know, if you have any hope of saving these for later use somewhere, don't touch them with your fingers. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and install that one. Alright, they're both installed. It's real easy, at least on that. You just take out the old bulbs, put in the new ones, plug them in. I did it in about 5 minutes. I could do it quicker if I wasn't making a video. The neighbor's got a new set of wheels and he likes listening to it so much he rides up and down the road. But when it gets dark, we'll take it for a ride and see how much brighter they are in comparison to the first video I took driving at night. Alright, we're cruising down the back road here after we've installed the LEDs, and let's turn them on and see what it does. I'd say they're certainly brighter. Of course, I did that the other night, so I'll have to compare the footage here, but they definitely look brighter to me. On, off, on, again. So anyway, I'll add a link in the description of where you can purchase these lights. I think I like them. Let me experiment some more. I think they kind of take over the low beam headlights. They definitely light up the side of the road a bunch more. Anyway, decide for yourselves. If you like them, check out the link and get yourself some Auxbeam lights. Here's a good test. We're sitting in front of the garage. Let me turn them on. Lights up the whole garage. Interesting.